Yeah, you just can't see him. They'll come rush if I need him. They'll come rush. Baby, dance with me, just dance with me. Cool up, she just a fan with me. Love with me.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season. From all of us at 2K Sports, as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Indiana Pacers. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Drexler. And it's Samson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
First team foul.
Here's Drexler. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss, and he's got his first chance at the line here. And Daniels up top. And he bangs it home. With one hand.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Second team foul.
Brown inside the line.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Drexler passes to Samson.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Outside for George. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
The pass to O'Neal. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Harden dishes to Samson, and that one is hammered home.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Pass to O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Drexler. A special move before the shot.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Oladipo misses. Houston in the lead. Olajuwon kicks to Paul. Into the lane. Here's Samson in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Passes it to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Ranger misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Paul George. Pacers trail by 3. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Indiana, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
And so here is Indiana, trailing by 2. Three-pointer, Granger, that's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Houston. 1:52 left to play in the first. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Boosie. Outside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Yao. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Here's Boosie. He's guarded by Murphy. Granger left side. Malone with the block. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Boosie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Granger with the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Persons checked in for the Pacers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Boosie, the pass to George. No good on the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
McGrady kicks to Malone. Houston moving it around. Here's Yao. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Yao's got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The shot by George, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Houston on top. They're up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at. Right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
We've got Brown. O'Neal is out there at Person. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Daniels in at the 5. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Yao. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Yau's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The 15-footer, that's good on the jump shot.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
McGrady passes to Yao. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Indiana.
That free throw good from Brown. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Cleveland. A wide open look here for Oladipo. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Daniels passes to Oladipo. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 8. Here's Francis, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And it's Brown missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
Now, here's Brown. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Offensive rebound. Yeah. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Rockets lead by 10. On offense, here are the Pacers. Brown dishes to O'Neal. Brown the pass to Daniels. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Inside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's McGrady. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGrady's got 5 now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Oladipo. There's the feed to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Boosie, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And Samson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the shot by Chris Paul. Granger misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul dishes to Samson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Sabonis. It's deflected, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. George is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Don Boosie.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Samson, and he jams it with authority.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Here's Boosie. On the wing, Granger. And that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot's good from Paul.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Here's Boosie. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Drexler. Paul, right side. He feeds it to Samson, and he slams it one-handed.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here is George. He's got 5.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Olajuwon finds Paul. Harden bounce pass. Samson, the pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The pass to Sabonis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
The Pacers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Feeds it to Paul. Paul George with the steal. Here's Boosie. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far.
Relying on their subs to carry the load offense.
And let's focus now on the 2 opposing guys. And that's all for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Houston leading by 14. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Drexler. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Samson in at the 5 down low. Now here's Drexler. He dishes it to Samson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And free throw good from Brown. And so it's Indiana with it. And Oladipo kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Brown over Paul. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Brown.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
And Daniels now top of the key. The dish to George. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston leading by 13. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to George. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive by Indiana. Daniels. The Pacers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Second team foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Daniels. Person's checked in for George. And a switch here also for Houston. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Clyde Drexler. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
So, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Houston making a switch. Murphy's checked in. Offensive rebound. Here's Person. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pacers trail by 10. From 12 feet out. Here's Daniels. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. McGrady passes to Harden. Back to McGrady. He kicks to Samson. Over Daniels. Samson's shot, good. Samson's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
No good that time. And Houston the other way now. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 14-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Indiana, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now checked in for Houston. And Brown drops them both. Rockets leading by 12. Driving to the basket. Murphy can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Person, the pass to O'Neal. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Going inside, and the dunk by O'Neal.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Yao draws the double, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Netolicky, the pass to Person, and stolen by Malone. McGrady against Person.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pacers trail by 10. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Indiana making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Granger in for Person. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. 1:31 left to play in the third. Granger from outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Nice D from Sabonis. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Boucy. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Now, here's Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Timeout charge to Houston.
And the Rockets making a change here. Yow's checked back in. Here's Boosie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Yao Ming.
Yeah, easy call.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Here's George. Malone with the block.
Yeah, how about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Free throw good, McGrady.
Shooting for Houston.
And McGrady drops them both.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The
Rockets lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Paul George, Danny Granger out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Daniels in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the pass to Yao. It's blocked. They retain possession. Picked off in midair. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Yao. And stolen by Yao. Here's Francis. No good on that one. Nice D from Oladipo. Pacers trail by 14. George with no one around. And that one's good. Daniels.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's McGrady. Banked in off the glass.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Brown is checked in for Indiana. Rockets leading by 11. Harden kicks to Olajuwon. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Samson, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Brown from past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Oladipo, the pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Daniels. Fires the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Drexler with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Samson's shot is off. Pacers trail by 15. Oladipo finds George. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. And that's 13 points for George.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Here's Drexler. They double him with George. They get it back. Samson's shot, good.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Brown dishes to Oladipo. Back to Brown. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drexler, no good. Drexler's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Passes it to Oladipo. Now George. Back to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And they recover it. Daniels. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And it's Paul penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Pass to George from the arc. Kept alive by Indiana.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game. Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Substitution for your Pacers.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Here's Harden, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive.
From deep, Drexler. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Boucy. Now the feed to Daniels. Oladipo for 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Right wing. Here's Person. Off target from three-point range. Paul kicks to Olajuwon. Here's Samson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.